Hi guys, it's Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you guys how to use Cricut Design Space super fast, super easy for you guys that are new. Maybe you've purchased a Cricut for Christmas or maybe you're getting one for Christmas. So this is for you guys that are new. Here we go. Number one, when you get to Cricut Design Space and you're logged in, the way to start a new project is simply by clicking New Project. You're going to come to this screen. One thing I want to show you is you're going to see the grids here. If you want to change the grids and you don't like those, you can simply see this little square right up here at the top. Click that. They're going to turn to blank white ones, or you can click it again, or you could work on a completely blank space. So that's just one tip there, okay? And then click it again to bring it back in. Down here at the bottom, you can zoom in or out to make these squares bigger or smaller, and this is also going to bring in your image. So for example, really quick, I'm just going to have an image here. If I want to look at that closer, I can simply bring it in just like this without adjusting the size of the image. So I can continue to come inward and really take a good look at that image. So there's another tip. So you can go in and out right down here. All right, so the next thing, if you want to change the size of an image, you can simply grab the arrows here, zoom in or out, just like that. Or you can come up here to the width and height. So for example, I want to change my height to 8. So I would click on that. Then I'm going to come click in this box here, and now it's going to change the width. So it perfectly adjusts that. Now, if I wanted to unlock this, right here's the lock button, simply unlock it. And now I can tell it exactly. So say for example, I wanted it 8 inches high, but I really wanted it 5 inches wide. There you go. So I can change it. Now, yes, it's going to distort or change the shape and size of it, but you can simply control what you're wanting to do by simply hitting the unlock. Then you can relock it. Once again, you can size up and down. You can do whatever you want there. Another thing, instead of having to remember to mirror your item, say for example with iron on, you always have to mirror. Just before you go to make it, you can simply just come over here and hit flip horizontal, and you never have to worry about mirror. You just would do it right here, and then you would go to make it and it's ready to go. So you can always flip that here. So you can flip it vertical or you can flip it horizontal. Now let me go ahead and show you another thing. So you have templates here. So I'm going to show you one really quick. Say I'm working on a shirt. I would come to templates. You have tons and tons of templates to choose from, but for example, I'm going to choose a t-shirt. So classic t-shirt. And right up here at the top, I can change the type. So say I'm working with a woman's short sleeve. I can choose the size, whether it's extra small, all the way to extra large, or custom size. So say, for example, I'm working with an extra large. So here's the front of the shirt and the back of the shirt. So now I can simply say I want to bring in an image. And say, for example, it's this heart. I could design right on top of this shirt. I can, know where the pocket is to design over here, so I can get a better idea of sizes. So I can come over here, maybe I want to make it for the whole shirt. I can really start to get an idea. But when I go to make it, the shirt disappears. It's just going to be the design, if that makes sense. So I'm going to hit cancel. Another thing you want to know is projects. If you want to use one of Cricut's already made projects, you simply come to projects. And I can make any of these projects here. So for example, say I want to make this pillow. I can click on it. I can either simply say make it. It's going to take me straight there. It's going to give you all of your information. Or I can customize it to change the size. So I would hit replace because I was already working on something. And then here it is. So I can change the size here. I could change the color. So right up here at the top, this is what's going to change your color. So just like that. I could come to this one and, change it to green. You can do whatever you wanted to. I could select them both, come down here to wells and attach those, make them the exact same color. There's just tons of options, which we'll get into that further. Images, you can simply come here. That's how we're bringing in images. You can search. Say, for example, I want to search a tree. You're going to have tons of trees pop up here, and you can simply pick whichever one you would like. Say, for example, I like this one. Click on it, hit insert image, and at this point I can resize it to whatever I would like. Same thing, colors, etc. Your text here is going to simply be where you write your text. And right up here where it says font, that's where you're going to change the type, so what it's going to look like. So just like that. Your shapes, you can bring in a circle, a square. I use those a lot of times with welding and slicing and things like that. You can use them for anything. Hit unlock, we could reshape that to however we want to. And then you have upload. This is where you can bring in your own images and your own designs. So just like that, it's super easy. I'm going to show you down here really quick. If I click on one image, you can see contour. Contour here is going to be for taking pieces out. For example, say I wanted to take these two pieces out. It's just for show. You can see how you can do that there. So you can add pieces, take pieces away. Click on this one here. You'll see where we have weld, attach, and flatten. If I hit weld, it's going to make it one solid piece. Hit undo. If I hit attach, you can see now that all of those pieces are attached. It's still going to cut out, but they're all going to cut out on the same spot. Then you can see flatten. And flatten is where it's just going to make it a flat image. So it's just going to completely cut out the tree. If I wanted to slice, say for example, I'm going to take two pieces. You're going to select those two pieces. And then you'll see slice pop up. I would hit slice. And that's where you're going to get pieces to start breaking apart. There's tons more stuff to do in here, but those are some of the basics. Here is where your pieces are, so I can hide pieces just like this, so I can take these just like that. If I wanted to delete them, I can simply click on it, hit delete. Up here, there's also a delete button, and then simply you have your make it button. You would hit make it, and it's going to take you straight over to your mat. So for example, if it's a print and cut, this is what it would look like. And if it's a regular cut file, this is what it's going to look like. So I hope you guys found this helpful. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.